What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tevin Jameer back at it again with another video. And today, basically, I'm making this video to like catch y'all up on basically everything that's gonna start happening with the channel and basically why I've been away and stuff like that. So first off, first things first, why I've been away. I've been very busy with a lot of things. That's the best way that I can put it. I told y'all that I found a new idea for a short film, and pretty much I don't know if it's like a thing with just me or if other directors experience this too, but basically, like, anytime I have an idea and I just go all in with it and I'll just start writing the script for it or something like that. And the next thing you know, I'll just get like another idea and I just got to jump straight to that and I just leave off the other thing and I just got to go straight to that. That's pretty much where I've been with these film ideas that I have, but I don't know if I went into detail with it in any of my last episodes. Probably not, because I think my last episode was the film ranking episode. But pretty much, I came up with a short comedy film idea, and it's in like a similar type of ballpark as like Friday and One of Them Days or Lottery Ticket. Like, it's one of those movies that takes place in one day, and it's like the things that happens to our characters just get crazier and crazier. So it's one of those type of movies, and I am really looking forward to like having y'all see that movie. I know it's very different than, what Blood Money is, which I've been telling people for the past few years that like my next project is not going to be Blood Money 2. Blood Money 2 is like something I would do like with backing or either until like I get my foot in the industry. But like Blood Money 2 is not happening anytime soon until like stuff like that starts happening for me. But I always said that my next project is going to be very different from Blood Money because I don't want to be stuck in a box. So yeah, that's one thing. Another thing is I think I already put it out there that like I'm getting back into music. I know it's been like 5, 6 years. I forget how long it's been since I made an album, but like it's been years. And I've been slowly telling people that, like, yeah, I'm getting more back into music because I'm someone where I just can't make music just like that. Like, I be talking to my girlfriend about it because I told y'all she makes music and she can just make music like just like that, like songs that'll make people dance or whatever. Like she can just make music like that. Me, I can't do that. Like my music is still very personal. Like I make very personal music. Like a lot of the songs that I make basically does relate back to what I'm dealing with in that moment, or they're like thoughts that I'm having at that exact time about my life. So like I need to live in order to make music. And I know that may sound weird, but like I just need to live. I need to live life. I need to experience things, good or bad, and that's what helps me make music. So I feel like I've done enough living and I've done enough to where I feel like, okay, I got enough material to like make another album. And that's something that I've been working on heavily these past few months. Like I've already finished writing all of it. I've pretty much recorded half the album at this point. The other thing that's kind of making it take long is I don't know about any other artist, but I'm very, at least I feel like I'm unique in this because, one thing with my friends being in music, my girlfriend being in music, like the thing that I'm noticing, and I've always said this, I'm not like as deep into music as they are. And I mean, like, in a way where film has always been my main thing. If I want to get famous with something, I want to get famous with film. Music is more like something I do for fun, but also music is kind of like therapeutic for me. And people just happen to like what I make. But like I always tell them, like, y'all are dedicated to this. Like y'all will go to interviews, y'all will get photo shoots done, y'all will go to the studio and like try to network and link up with like other artists. Me, when I do what I do, I literally like just doing it by myself. Like I like to do everything by myself. If I see a beat on YouTube, I will just buy it. I won't sit with no producers, I won't go to no studio, I don't network with other people. Like I just don't do all that. I just like doing it by myself. And what I like to do in my process is I like to just knock out everything all at once. I want to write all the songs all at once. I want to record all the songs all at once. I want to mix and master it all at once. Like when I told my friend about it, or when I played Anthony, like one of my songs that I got done early, not that it's like fully done, like I didn't edit it or anything like that, but it's like a song that I put together. Um, he was asking me like, how many more songs do you have to write and stuff like that? And I'm like, bro, I like to get it all done in that moment. So yeah, I've pretty much finished writing the album. Right now, I'm more in the recording phase. And then I need to work on actually buying the beats and then, mixing and mastering the songs, and then it'll all come together. So that's another thing that's been kind of taking up a lot of my time. But it's like I said, writing and making music is very therapeutic for me because for one, I'm putting all my honest thoughts into my music. So I get to speak about things that I don't really speak on. And then also, like, I like it because, especially writing all the songs in like like in one time, um you really get to see where I'm at a certain point in my life. Like one example I've been using is that this album is definitely very like I speak on Christianity a lot in this album, a lot more religious than you know than I usually am with my music. And when I say religious, like this isn't no gospel album. This isn't like Kanye's Jesus is King or anything like that, but I'm speaking more on religion, like on this album, and I have a lot of references to God and like stuff from the Bible in here because like in the past few years I've gotten closer to God. So like of course I'm going to speak more on that because that's something that's been going on with me. I'm speaking a lot more on family in this album. So it's like this album I definitely feel like is like a perfect like this is where I'm at now, and partly explains why I haven't been doing music and stuff like that. But also I know I always talk to y'all about like my mental health struggles and stuff like that. And basically, I have gotten back to a point where I do need to be put back on medication. So that's something that kind of sucks. And that's also another reason I haven't been putting out episodes and whatever. But yeah. That's pretty much all the things that's been keeping me busy. I mean, of course, life just in general will keep you busy and stuff like that, but that's like at least music and film related stuff why I haven't been putting out episodes. Um, but as you guys can see, especially with the background of this video, it's been nothing but the brand new logo. I am coming back with the podcast. I'm coming back with the channel in general. And basically for the whole time I've ever done YouTube, because I've been doing YouTube since I was like, dang, how old was I in fifth grade? I had to either be like maybe 10 or 11 or something like that. I think like 10 or 11. Yeah, I've been doing YouTube for so long. I'm 27 now, and I started YouTube around like 10 or 11 years old. So either I've been doing this for like 16 to 17 years. And one thing that people always said is that you gotta lock into a certain lane. And if you want to make like another channel to touch on another lane, then you do that. But me, I've never liked, trying to hold myself to one thing because I am into movies. I am into music. I love also sharing things with y'all. Like when I do my vlogs once in a while, like I do like doing that. But I will say that the more I think about it, I do tend to lean way more on movies because, of course, that's always been my main thing. I've always loved film, always wanted to be a director, all of that. So, with that being said, I am going to gravitate my channel more to being a film only channel. I am still toying with the idea of maybe making like another channel for like my other interests and stuff like that. But starting today, when I drop this episode or drop this video, um, my channel will strictly be moving to a film only channel, pretty much. Like one thing, obviously, you guys can see with the podcast, it's now hate it or love it. I mean, it's still hate it or love it, but as you guys can see with the new logos, it's like a film strip. So pretty much as far as the podcast, I'm gonna tell y'all everything that I plan on doing with the channel. But as far as the podcast, that is still my main thing. From now on, the podcast will mostly be film oriented. So what does that mean? That means that almost every episode, and I'm saying almost every episode, is kind of gonna be like, if you guys ever watched Dead Meats podcast, um, pretty much they watch a movie almost every episode. They do, like, some fun facts about the movie. They talk about the production of it, the director, and stuff like that. They'll sometimes do like a summary of the movie and like give their thoughts like in between the summary and whatever. And then, like, they'll say their overall thoughts and stuff like that. Like, that's basically what I'm going to be doing with this channel. I basically want, or I'm going to be doing with this podcast. Like, for the most part, I will be rewatching movies, or either I'll watch newer movies. And even for them, like, they watch newer movies, but they give it some time before they do their episodes on it. So I'll do that too. Like, I'll mostly be focusing like on older movies or rewatching older movies. But if I do talk about a newer movie, I'm gonna give it some time so that, I have more thoughts on it and like stuff like that. But that's pretty much what majority of this podcast is going to be. You guys will see an example of it next week, because I am supposed to be doing an episode with Anthony and Emo talking about the Michael movie. So whenever that episode drops, which I'm still also debating, should I keep the Tuesday episode schedules, or should I just start dropping on Fridays? Because there's benefits to both. I feel like Tuesdays don't get taken up too much, like in podcast space. Like, yeah, people be having work and stuff like that, but I still feel like Tuesdays is a very convenient day because everything drops on Fridays. Everybody is busy on Fridays and stuff like that, but I feel like Tuesdays is still very convenient. But Fridays is also, like I said, people tend to drop things on Fridays. So I don't know. If you guys have a preference of when I drop, Tuesday or Friday, then let me know. But that's another thing that I've been debating with myself on, if I'm gonna like keep dropping on Tuesdays, or should I just go with Fridays, because I know Friday is like my backup day if I miss Tuesday. Um, but that's a majority of the episodes, basically like reviews, analysis, and stuff like that. Um, there will be other type of episodes, like kind of like what Dead Meat does. Like, sometimes they'll do like trivia episodes or unpopular opinions, or stuff like that. So sometimes I may do like trivia episodes if I have guests on. I could do like film unpopular opinions, or I could just do a whole episode on an unpopular opinion. One thing I was also, probably going to continue doing is interviews. Like, I've done interviews a lot on this podcast, but now I'm going to like focus it more to like film interviews, because I do have friends that are in the film space. So like, I can still keep doing interviews with them. I can still have guests on when I want to talk about a specific movie, or if they want to share their unpopular opinions as well. So special episodes, like game like type of episodes, or either interviews, those stuff will still continue to happen. Um Now, as far as like, because I know some people like when I talk about music and stuff like that. For the most part, not going to be doing it anymore, but I could still do my end of the year like Apple Music episodes, because those are fun episodes. My overall talking about the year episode, like I could still do stuff like that, but for the most part, this channel is going to be more film oriented. So that's what I plan on doing with the podcast. As far as like in real life videos and vlogs and stuff like that, um, pretty much same thing. It's still going to be like film focused. Um, when I'm in a better financial situation, I can definitely see myself doing like physical media hunts, like going to different stores and trying to find like movies that I actually want to buy and stuff like that. Um, I can also like, I also need to do like just a complete over, like I just need to completely do my whole film collection, because even though I haven't been making videos, I have been trying to like put in my notes, okay, I got this movie, I got this movie, I got this movie, just to make sure that I can do like a film Blu-ray update video. But now I think I just need to do the whole collection over again, because my collection has grown a lot since I stopped, regularly updating my channel. So yeah, I just need to do an overall Blu-ray video. So that's another thing. Like I'm still gonna do more in real life stuff and I'm still gonna do vlogs. It's just they're gonna also be film related as well. And what else? I felt like there was something else I was gonna do starting with the oh, video essays and analysis. So for a while, I have been thinking about doing video essays because the few times that I have done video essays, like kind of like with my streaming video that I had to do for school when I was in school, like a lot of people were saying that that was a very good like video essay and stuff like that. And I am a very analytical person. Like I do like to do deep dives into movies, whether they're deep or not. So I'm actually considering doing like actual video essays, like typing down like my thoughts, doing a whole script, and then like editing it all together. That's another thing I just feel like doing because like I do be having a lot of thoughts on films and I do like the video essay format. So yeah, that's pretty much where my channel is about to start going. The podcast will always be the main thing. But now it's gonna be more film focused videos like vlogs and stuff like that, you know, more video focused, more dedicated to me picking up Blu-rays and stuff like that, and then video essays on films. But like I said, I don't mind doing like, you know, special episodes or videos here and there talking about like my Apple Music replay at the end of the year, or when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, whether it's a film, music, or any type of channel, everybody's going to be talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. So who knows? I may even do a special video on that, seeing how Grand Theft Auto is like my favorite game series. But yeah, that's pretty much where I've been. That's pretty much, you know, what's been going on. And going forward, like I said, this is going to be a very film oriented channel. Of course, when I make short films, they're going to be uploaded here and stuff like that. So yeah. Um, so it feels good to be back. I'm going to try to stay consistent, but y'all know how that is, especially if y'all been around on my channel for a while. Y'all know how that is. Like I be trying to stay consistent, but life be happening a lot, man. But yeah. With all that being said, Tevin Jameer signing out. I hope y'all continue to stay, and I hope I didn't alienate a lot of my audience with this, but you know, film is something I can talk about forever, and movies are always being released, so there's always topics to be talked about. But yeah, with all that being said, Tevin Jameer signing out. Catch y'all on the next one.